Obituaries are sponsored by Colonial Funeral Home and Stokes Chapel, Fair, Ray, and Perry Spencer Funeral Homes, Boone & Cook Funeral Home and Crematory.
3 announcements from Fair Funeral Home. Arrangements for Stafford Opry Cox, 96 of Eden, are incomplete. Funeral services for Carol Dawn Dehart Sturgill, 79 of Eden, are Thursday at 2, with burial at Woodlawn Cemetery. Visitation tomorrow, 5 till 7. She was a member of Elliott Memorial Church and worked as a CNA for several nursing homes over the years around Rockingham County. Surviving are daughters Kimberly Lynn Sturgill Pickering of Eden, Melanie Hope Sturgill of Bassett, 3 grandchildren, 3 great-grandchildren, sisters, Dixie Price of Martinsville, Susan Howell of Eden, Sandy Rohr of Ridgeway, and brother Sherman Dehart of Eden. She was preceded in death by husband Clyde Alfred Sturgill. Funeral services for Dorothy May Hancock Walker, 89 of Eden, are tomorrow at 11, with the family receiving friends 1 hour prior. Burial in Nicholas Family Cemetery, Ridgeway. She was a member of King's Memorial Baptist Church and retired from Spray Cotton Mill. Surviving are daughters Rita and Bobby Shields of Eden, 2 grandchildren, and sisters Norma Hopkins of Eden and Faye and William Manuel of Madison. Jeanette Lawson Wade, 81, died December 20th. She will lie in state today at Peters Creek Baptist Church in Lawsonville, beginning at 9:30 until funeral services at 11, with interment in the church cemetery. Surviving are sons Stephen and Kent Wise and Becky, 4 grandchildren, and brother Niall Lawson and Becky. Colonial Funeral Home in Sandy Ridge is serving the family. 3 announcements from Perry Spencer Funeral Homes. Public viewing for Delois B. Moore, 85 of Stoneville, will be held Thursday, 1 to 7:30 in Madison. The family will receive friends at 11:30, with funeral services at 12 Friday. Burial at Meadow Christian Church Cemetery. Graveside services for Alonzo H. Mans, 75 of Eden, are Thursday at 1 at Eden Garden Cemetery. Matthew Giles, 79 of Eden, died December 26th. Arrangements are incomplete in Eden. Funeral services for John Luther Martin, 70 of Stoneville, are today at 12 at Ray Funeral Home, with burial in Martin Family Cemetery. He graduated from Madison Mayodan High School in 1969 and worked for W.O. Wood & Sons for 26 years, where he retired in 2010. He was a member of Revelation of Faith. Surviving are siblings Bernice Hairston, Roy Lee Martin, and Joanne and Beulah Griggs. Children Deidre Richardson of Atlanta, Angie Scales of High Point, Anthony Hairston of Walnut Cove, and Lyle Webster and James of Walnut Cove. Also, grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Edith May Hunt Barker, 87 of Eden, died December 25th. A service of remembrance will be held Monday, January 3rd at 1 at Boone & Cook Funeral Home. The family will receive friends at 12 and other times at the residence. She retired from Anvil Brand. She was preceded in death by husband Doc Duford Barker. Surviving are children Lori Mans and husband Manfred of Orange, California, Wesley Barker, Tim Barker and wife Marcy, Amber Gerald and husband Brian, all of Eden, Doug Klein and wife Renita of Thomasville, Diane Cobb and husband Rick of Taylor, South Carolina, brothers Harold Hunt of Sneed's Ferry, Bobby Hunt and wife Nikki of Thomasville, 14 grandchildren and 22 great-grandchildren.